I accidentally stumbled upon probably the craziest theory to ever hit modern Christianity. This knowledge could change everything we thought we knew about the scriptures. So I started writing a book about the antediluvian period, the days of Adam and Eve up to the days of Noah. And I was looking at multiple different translations of multiple Bibles. I was always taught the Old Testament was only written in Hebrew. That is not actually true. I knew about the Greek Septuagint Bible, a Bible that was translated from Hebrew into Greek. But then I stumbled upon the Targums, which are the Aramaic translations of the Bible. And I noticed in some of these Aramaic versions of the Bible, there was more information than the version we have. This information does not contradict scripture, and it's not written as commentary either like the Talmud. Although most mainstream scholars and historians will say this added text in these Targums were added later on. But logically, that argument does not make sense at all. First off, normally when you're paraphrasing a book, the shorter version is the paraphrase, the longer version is the original story. Also, the Aramaic language existed much earlier than Hebrew. So that made me start doing a deep dive. After I started doing this research, I started realizing there was tremendous evidence that Aramaic was the original language the scriptures were written in. And it could be possible that Judaism took their teachings from something that was a lot older. So before I get my book done on the breakdown of Genesis, my first book I'm going to put out is going to be called Aramaic Roots. And it's going to be about the possible Aramaic roots of the Bible. It's also important to note that the oldest copy of the Book of Enoch we have was also found in Aramaic. Also, these books, like the Targum and Book of Enoch, seem to be supporting a Christian narrative of the texts, which would totally contradict modern Judaism. So expect not one, but 2 books before the end of the year. This book I'm working on now, Aramaic Roots, I plan on having done as soon as I can, because I really think this information needs to get out there. So this information is slowly but surely getting out. And guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have so much more content coming on these topics. By the end of this, we're going to figure out the true roots of the Bible and the true story of Genesis.